Everyone, it's Terry here, and in this video this is an update on my ISA stocks and shares, and this is the ETF part of my ISA stocks and shares, and it's for week ending the Saturday the 25th of July 2026. Just like to say, obviously I'm not offering any financial advice in these videos. This is just purely a recording of my own personal journey and my own personal ISA stocks and shares. As you can see, I call these the foundation, the ETFs. These are my concrete foundation of my ISA. On the right is last week's position, and on the left is this week's position. And as you can see, I've got the three main ETFs. These cover pretty much the American nasdaq, American companies, and we've also got an old world one, so we're pretty much covering all the top companies across America and the world, and then sort of zooming in on particular niche type areas like the NASDAQ, S&P 500, etc. And as I say, last week's on the right, this week's on the left, and you can see we got modest gains on the Vanguard FTSE. Again, modest gains on the S&P 500, and then the EQQQs is a few pence up. So it's been a pretty flat week. But as I always say, you know, this is obviously a long-term plan with at least 3 years to 5 years it should be, and really better still 10, 20, and if you can start soon enough 30 years. So I like to watch every week. I watch every day because I like to watch, you know, what's going on, any dividends coming in, any movement. But as I say, it's something where you shouldn't get upset if it goes down. In fact, all the markets at the moment, I think, just my personal view, all the markets I look at and all the shares seem to be riding really high. So not wishing to tempt fate, but it wouldn't surprise me at all if there is, you know, a drop in the market. But again, like I always say, if there's a drop, that gives us the opportunity to buy more shares for the same amount of money. So not something to be worried about, something where we can take advantage. So yeah, not a lot of movement this week, but I like to do these videos each week, and then in months, years to come, can look back and get a good comparison across, you know, how the ISA has fared over a decent amount of time, a year, few years, and gives you an insight of how these things really work. And as I say, I like to watch them daily because I get excitement out of them, seeing any share movements, seeing any dividends coming in, and to me it's a hobby, and I enjoy the hobby, and you get paid for doing the hobby as well, which is brilliant. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this, and if you have, then please subscribe, like and follow. Let's always remember the idea what I try to put over on these videos is let's make investing exciting, and let's watch this little, I always like to say this, let's watch this little snowball grow from a little snowball you put in your hand and get bigger and bigger and bigger over the weeks, months and years. And let's have excitement with the investing, get the videos out there to other people so they can get excitement, and who knows, they may wish to do it themselves and invest themselves, of course, you know, seek financial advice, but why not? So thanks for watching, and see you in the next video really soon.